Man, I got a question for y'all. What's y'all connection with y'all food? Now the reason why I asked what's your connection with your food is because, think about it, man. Every single day we eat. Every single day we need something, we need food to digest so we can sustain our lives. And most of that stuff, especially in modern times, most of that stuff we have no connection with what we're putting in our body. We go to a supermarket, we just fill up our buggy with things. Okay, yeah, we know, it's, of course we know if it's beef or chicken or lamb or pork, we know that, but specifically, do we know where it comes from? Do we know how it was raised? Did we ever see that animal alive? Do we know what breed of animal that is we're eating? Yeah, we can know it's a chicken, but what kind of chicken? What breed of chicken? So that's a question that came to me, and I wanted to ask you guys, and I feel like it's very important that we do ask ourselves, what's our connection to our food? And why it's important to ask that. So one major reason why I feel like it's important to know to have a connection with your food and to know what you're ingesting is because what you eat has eaten too. So you want to know what that animal that you're eating has ate in the past. You want to know what kind of diet that animal had. You want to know if it was grass fed. You want to know if it ingested the best food, or whether it was just given grain, or whether it was just given scraps to eat just for the sake of fattening it up, whether it was given steroids. You want to know all of this stuff because at the end of the day, you're taking in this in your body. You're taking in it in your body, so you want to know what you're ingesting. Yes, it's easy to look at, a piece of meat and say, man, that looks appetizing, but at the end of the day, do you know what is in that? Do you know what's in that meat? Do you know if there's steroids in that meat? Because think about it, it's not a coincidence that many people have cancers now. Many people have all of these diseases over time because of the things that they've eaten, the things that has built up inside of them. So you want to know what you're ingesting, and you want to ingest the best. So that's the first step of having a connection with your food, is knowing what you are eating, what it has eaten, what was the diet of what you're eating. So you want to know that at the very least. All right, so another reason why I feel like having a connection to your food is so important is because you appreciate it a lot more when you know where it comes from. You appreciate it a lot more when you have that insight of, okay, this was raised on this farm, or I raised this myself and I butchered it myself, or I took it to the butcher, but I know what it ate. I know what breed it is. I know what life it lived. I know that it was raised humanely and ethically, and it was slaughtered humanely and ethically. So you grow a deeper appreciation for your food. And that's a main one, because here's the thing, right? We especially in this modern society, right? Everything is so compartmentalized. Everything is so just transactional, that there isn't a deep appreciation like it used to be. It used to be, especially when our ancestors raised their own food, and when they lived back in those days, they appreciated every single meal because they had to work and they had to labor and they had to shepherd every single thing that they ate, whether it was the vegetables that they grew in the garden, the crops they grew, or whether it was the animals that they shepherded and raised. They had a deeper appreciation for their food. So that's why I feel like when you have that connection to your food, you appreciate it more. All right, so the last reason why I feel like it's important to have a connection with your food is simple. This is what God purposed us to do. This is how God purposed us. This is how He made us. Every time we're reading in the Word of God, when we're reading in the Bible, that this person was a shepherd, or this person was a hunter-gatherer, or this person were gleaning from the crops, or were just living off the land, agriculture. A lot of the parables that Christ spoke of were referencing agriculture, because God purposed us to till the land, to have dominion over the earth, to raise the animals, to shepherd the animals that we're gonna eat, to basically raise our own food and know where our food comes from. This is how it was purposed. And as a result, I feel like in later times, in modern times, we've gotten so far away from that we just view it as a transaction. We're living to eat and not eating to live. We have to start eating to live. So man, if you made it to the end of this video, I just want to say I appreciate it, man. I definitely appreciate y'all. If you are a subscriber, I definitely appreciate you. If you are not a subscriber, man, please subscribe to the Set Apart Gardens page, man. Become a part of the Sap Gardens family, man. I really appreciate y'all. You know what I'm saying? And hey, leave a comment down below, man, if you have a connection with your food or you want to have a connection with your food, man. And also, if you are a new subscriber, leave a comment down below that you're a new subscriber, man, so that way I can chop it up with you in the comment section. But I appreciate y'all, man. And with that, I want to say, if you give somebody the power to feed you, you give them the power to starve you. Y'all have a blessed day. Peace and blessings.